There is a moment in the Matrix movie where Morpheus is explaining to Neo the limitations of the Matrix world. You have to let it all go, Neo. Fear, doubt, disbelief. Free your mind. Now that enables him to leap from one building all the way across the street to the building on the other side. Now Neo wants to do the same thing, so he psychs himself up. Free your mind, you can do this, right? He runs to the edge of the building, he leaps off, and of course, he plummets 70 stories down to the pavement below. That's just a training program, so he's fine. But metaphorically speaking, who is that person lying face down on the pavement? From my perspective, it's you. It's human resources. HR desperately needs to free its mind. HR, you are stuck. You are stuck in a model of organizations that does not serve us. You are stuck in the past. You are an industry that has not seen innovation in a good 50 or 100 years. Now, I know you're saying, yeah, but we use computers. We have sophisticated assessments. We're doing big data now. I get it. You're trying new things, but you haven't let go of the fundamental approach to organizations. Frederick Taylor invented management 100 years ago, and human resources embraces his ideas that our organizations are like machines, and that we run them like machines, and that we manage the human resources in those machines. That means we do things that are replicable, we automate, we dictate, we control. We want everything to be predictable, just like a machine that we can control. Now, you and I both know that even the term human resources is really kind of outrageous. Okay? Human capital is no better. And if I raise this, I get pushback and say, oh, well, but we've branded human resources. We've worked hard to develop that brand, and we need our seat at the table, so we need that. Well, listen, forgive me if my dignity is getting in the way of your branding effort. I am a human being. I have hopes, I have dreams, I have a destiny, and I have unbelievable potential that throughout my career has been squashed by human resource practitioners who are so busy filling slots in their enterprise, they did not see the human being in front of them who was willing to give his heart and soul to the work. I am not going to take that anymore. And I've got friends, and we are planting a flag in the ground, and we said that work, that definition of work that you've given us for the last 100 years, not good enough. We are going to create the future of work, and humanness is going to be at the center. And diversity and innovation are going to be commonplace. And truth and authenticity are going to be expected and celebrated. The revolution has already begun, and we will leave HR behind if we have to. I look around at organizations like Zappos that embrace holacracy, and in a moment, a billion-dollar organization ejects a management structure that we thought was a prerequisite for success for decades. I've got companies like Menlo Innovations that are doing amazing things around collaboration, both internally and with clients. They created a new organization to do this, and they're doing HR differently. They hire differently, they onboard differently, they do performance reviews differently. Folks, HR is being reinvented, and we are not asking your permission. We are at a time of great change. It is a crossroads in history. 100 years of management dogma is crumbling, and we have the opportunity to create a new way of leading and manage that is going to span 4 generations from now. People talk about the millennial generation coming in and disrupting things with their entitlement and all their flip-flops. It is not about the millennial generation. It is about a millennial transition. It is about a new way of millennial thinking that every generation in the workplace is going to start embracing now and into the future, and we are going to create a new way of leading and managing organizations. I want HR on the inside of that job. I want you guys working with us, but you have to free your mind. You have to let go of what you already know. Let go of that obsession that the hiring managers don't get it. Let go of that notion that if you have a certification, you can tell people what to do. I want you to step up. I want you to find your power. I want you to bring your creativity to authoring this story and creating a new way of leading and managing organizations that takes us into the future. I don't want you to reinvent it. I want you to create the new practice and art and science of HR. It's an opportunity, but you guys have to take the next step. I came here to free your mind, Neo. but I can only show you the door. You're the one who has to walk through it. Thank you.